My late mother, Arlene Schnitzer, her life was transformed when she walked in the museum school, the predecessor to PNCA. She enrolled in 1958, and the Pacific Northwest College of Art always stayed close to her heart.
Arlene Schnitzer was a dear friend of mine for 25 years. She was loads of fun and just honest to the core. It was very difficult not to have fun if you were with Arlene and Harold, because they were both so interested and involved in things that mattered.
The Schnitzer family has been a force in Oregon for a very long time. And Arlene Schnitzer was a lightning bolt in this community. She didn't hesitate to propose new ideas. She didn't hesitate to get things done. She was the make it happen person.
I want to inspire other people to do things for their community. You have to be responsible. If you don't do it and I don't do it, who's going to do it?
She was an absolute role model, as was my father, on how you can work hard, make a living, and yet the greatest joy is when you do something for someone else. If you ask me what was the single most important thing to her of all the philanthropic things she has done, it would be giving back to PNCA.
The Pacific Northwest College of Art has been an important part of Portland and Oregon and the Northwest for more than 100 years.
Everywhere you go in the arts community in Portland, you're surrounded by PNCA alums.
And Arlene was always a terrific champion of it. She knew the artists, she knew the people running it, she knew the students who came out of PNCA, and she would follow their work and their career.
So in those last years of her life, she wanted to do something to help ensure its future success. And that's why we're so proud to announce this $2 million gift for the Arlene and Harold Schnitzer Dean's Initiative Fund.
This gift from the estate of Arlene and Harold Schnitzer comes at a very important time in the history of PNCA. Willamette University was the first university in the West to offer arts education of any kind. PNCA, then known as the Museum School, was the first school to offer professional arts education in the Pacific Northwest. We're really proud to bring these two institutions with long legacies together to define the future of the arts.
I am so excited about this merger of Pacific Northwest College of Art and Willamette University. Willamette University is one of the beacons in our state of higher education. To put these two together brings the best of both.
Students at both universities, as a result of this merger, will have a wider array of classes and professors and talent to inspire them and lead them. And the community will be enriched because both of these colleges have a history of being directly involved in projects that matter to the community.
For students on the Willamette campus, the focus on the impact that the arts have on the way that people perceive the world gives them new tools to think about making change. For students at the PNCA campus, access to faculty members working in the social sciences and the humanities gives them new ways to think about the big problems that face our world.
Our hope with this remarkable partnership between two of Oregon's founding institutions is to make this the epicenter, if you will, of the Pacific Northwest arts community and for it to be the premier arts institution on the West Coast.
This $2 million gift from the estate of Arlene and Harold Schnitzer will provide an endowment in perpetuity for strategic investments, strategic projects for the dean, the new leader of PNCA.
One of the most important things that a dean does is support change, whether the ideas come from the faculty, the students, or outside partner organizations. What this estate gift does is gives the PNCA dean the resources needed to drive innovation within the school. To Arlene, to Harold, and to their whole family, I would say thank you. Thank you for years of support to PNCA and for this transformative legacy gift.
They've given the new dean the ability to make it happen. They've been make it happen people in Oregon for decades, and they're doing it again.
I think it's what they would want their legacy to be.
Their generosity ensured our success, ensured the success of the new dean and the leadership of this college within Willamette University in perpetuity.
I'm proud of my mother and father's bequest, and I think the best is yet to come.